Hi everyone, it's Bev here, your mental health coach, providing tips, tools, techniques and advice helping you to stay mentally strong in these difficult times and beyond. What I want to talk about in this video is managing the matrix. I want to give you some suggestions on how you can step into the matrix when you need to and step out. You see, on the 19th of July, England will return to normal, whatever normal looks like. And we're going to return to normal having had 18 months of hell, of confusion, of incompetence, of lies, of gaslighting. I don't know how it's been in your country, but in England, it has been hell. I ask you, do you want to go back to normal? Wasn't it normal that got us in this mess in the first place? Are you prepared to go to sleep on the 18th and wake up on the 19th as if nothing happened? Are you prepared to take the blue pill and go into the matrix? Go back into the assimilation, go back into the illusion, go back into a situation where there's one rule for them and another rule for us? Do you want to go into the matrix where it's propped up by consumerism and greed? And do you want to contribute to that and be a slave whereby you go to work and earn enough money just to go back to work? Think about this. While we've been enduring lockdown, burying our dead, not being able to get married, not being able to see our loved ones, Richard Branson and Bezos have been building rockets so that they could go off into space. Can you imagine how much it costs to build a rocket? How much fuel it takes and what that does to the planet? And can you imagine what would happen if they had donated the money that, in Richard Branson's case, said that he didn't have, to the NHS, to the children that didn't get to eat or didn't know where their next meal was coming from? Before you go back into that illusion, that is simulation, where you're just a cog in the wheel, I'd like you to think twice, think 3 times, become discerning and decide to what extent you're going to go back into the matrix. We learned a lot, believe it or not, in the pandemic time when our backs were against the wall, when everything was on shutdown. Do you remember? What did you learn? You had to use your wits. You had to become resilient. You had to think about what's important in my life. What do I need? Who do I need to see? Are you going to give all of that learning up? Or are you willing to take the red pill and to have the ability to step outside the matrix and become the boss of you? You decide. You decide when to plug in, because even superheroes, even the one needs to get milk, even the one needs to get supplies. I get that. However, you don't have to have consumerism droned into your head. You don't have to go on Instagram and see, oh, there's only one way of being, there's only one body, there's only one look, and I'm not it. And that's where we learn to feel unworthy and lose our self-esteem. Are you prepared to do all of that? Are you prepared to listen to the media constantly, nameless, faceless people that don't give a damn about you, telling you about what you should be doing with your life and how you should think? And let me tell you, the virus is a virus. The virus does not have a personality. The virus doesn't care whether you've got money or whether your name is Arthur or Martha. The virus is a virus. And we may decide, you may decide, that it's important to live with this virus. It's nothing new. Humans have been living with viruses and bacteria since time began. But how you live with the virus is up to you. And if you choose to live with the virus, whatever you choose to do, you do it responsibly. You don't have somebody tell you how you should be thinking. And the best thing of all is whatever you decide, you do it without fear. You do it without fear. Now, some of the things that you can do to unplug and then to be able to plug in, I'm going to tell you and share with you. The first thing that you need to do is take responsibility. Take responsibility for your life. It's your life. You are the one. Think about going back to work or finding a job. Find the job that's going to sustain you. If you go back to work, think about, do I want to be chained to my desk 9 to 5, or that doesn't exist, 8 to 9, whatever it might be. Decide how you want to work, where you want to work, when you want to work, and to what degree you want to work. You have more power than you imagine. In fact, we all have more power than you imagine. Those people inside the matrix, they need us more than we need them. They need us to buy their shit, to be plugged in to online, to be plugged in to social media, so that they can hypnotize us and frighten us to death. Take responsibility for what goes in your mouth, the food that you eat. You know, when we were in the lockdown and we craved McDonald's or fast food or junk food, we were just detoxing. Now, understand what boosts your immune system. Understand what gives you good health. Where in this 18 months of terror, where was the programs that talked about boosting your immune system? Not just somebody talking about it ad hoc. A government produced program that said, guys, we don't have a vaccine as yet, and this is what you can do to boost your immune system. You need to go out and walk and eat healthily and take care of yourself. No, they didn't say that. And even after some countries got the vaccine, we find out that the vaccine is only X amount valid, potent. And there will be viruses after this virus. There will be. And then what we're going to do? You have to take responsibility for yourself. 2, simplify your life. You don't need all the junk that they tell you that you need. How many shoes can you wear? How many cars can you drive? How many upgrades do you need on your phone? Yes, you need stuff. Now, how many and what stuff? What suits your pocket and your lifestyle? Don't let consumerism be the boss of you. Simplify your life. Get rid of the junk. Get rid of the clutter. Decide how much money you actually need to survive. Do you remember when we were furloughed and it went from 100% income to 80% income to 60% income to 40% income to no percent income, and you're still here? And people had to become resourceful. Right? I'll bake some cakes. I'll become a driver. I'll do other things to survive and to feed my family. It's a matter of cutting out all the things that you don't need, which keeps you attached, plugged in to the matrix, because the matrix grows on consumerism, on greed, on you thinking that you're not enough. You are enough. You're the one. Train your brain. Number 3, train your brain to let go of wanting to have. The things that you fear losing, imagine what it would be like. What would it be like not to have a phone for a day, a mobile for a day? Who's going to die? No one. You're going to get liberated. You're going to feel free. 4, whatever. Become uneffable with. Do not give a crap what people think of you, fitting in. No, unplug. Be the boss of you. Do that. You don't have to prove yourself. The model, the matrix model, doesn't work. It crumbled overnight by a single virus. It doesn't work. Build a new future for yourself where you are true to yourself. I want to leave you with a poem by Dylan Thomas, famous poet in the UK. He said, "Do not go gently into the night. Rage, rage at the fading of the light." We have the light. Stay safe. Stay safe. Unplug from the matrix once in a while and be free. Until next time.